Every night you are handed a powerful opportunity, an invitation to rewrite your story, to shape your destiny, to speak directly to the universe itself. But most people waste this moment. They go to bed replaying the worries of the day, imagining worst case scenarios, and sinking into fear, regret, and frustration. What they don't realize is this: your last thoughts before sleep are the blueprint for your tomorrow. You don't have to beg, you don't have to chase, you don't even have to speak a word out loud. The universe is not listening to your mouth, it's listening to your mind, your emotions, your imagination. And when the conscious world fades away and your eyes close, the door to the invisible world swings wide open. In that quiet, your thoughts become commands, your feelings become instructions, and your dreams begin shaping the world you'll soon wake up to. So how do you ask? Not with fear, not with need. You ask by assuming, you ask by embodying, you ask by becoming the version of you who already has it. See it in your mind, feel it in your body, speak it in your soul, feel the weight of the keys in your hand, hear the sound of the celebration, taste the victory. Before sleep, don't rehearse the life you have, rehearse the life you want. That is how you ask, not with desperation, but with certainty. The mind doesn't argue with you while you sleep. It doesn't say, "Are you sure you can have that?" It simply takes what you feed it and begins building it brick by brick. Whether you fall asleep in fear or in faith, the result is the same. Your subconscious gets to work. So why not direct that work towards something extraordinary? Why not fall asleep in alignment with your desires instead of your doubts? The secret is repetition and emotion. The more you imagine it with feeling, the more real it becomes. Not because you're escaping reality, but because you're programming it. You are the architect of your future. Every night you have the tools to build. Not one day. Now, tonight, the vision you carry into your dreams is the seed of your next reality. Don't waste it. Let your final thoughts be filled with success, love, health, and abundance. Let them be so rich, so vivid, so full of life, that your subconscious has no choice but to accept them as truth. And once it accepts them, the universe begins to rearrange itself to reflect that truth. Opportunities will show up, people will appear, solutions will emerge, not by accident, but by command. Your command. This is not wishful thinking. This is creative thinking. This is what the great minds have always known. The world you see is a mirror of the world within you. Change the internal image, and the external image must follow. This is the power of your final thought. This is the power of your final feeling. This is how you ask the universe quietly, confidently, consistently. So tonight, as your head touches the pillow, do not carry the day's burdens with you. Let them fall. Let the noise fade, and in its place choose a vision, choose a desire so real it gives you chills. Feel it, believe it, rest in it, and as you drift off to sleep, know this: you have just given the universe its orders. Now trust it to deliver, and it will. Every night before you surrender to sleep, you are drawing the blueprint of your future life. The thoughts you choose in that final moment are not idle, they are seeds dropped into the most fertile soil of your subconscious. While the body rests, the mind goes to work building the world it was last shown. If you fall asleep thinking of what you lack, you wake in a world that reflects that lack. But if you fall asleep imagining your success, love, peace, or wealth, then that image begins to bloom. It's not magic, but precision. Sleep is your greatest chance to send your clearest instructions to the universe. You do not need effort, just clarity. You don't need struggle, just focus. Whatever dominates your final waking moments, good or bad, becomes your tomorrow's foundation. Choose deliberately. Sleep not just to rest, but to rise in a better world. This is your hidden power, and few ever use it. The universe does not respond to begging or wishing, it responds to certainty. Your words are secondary. It listens to your belief, to the unspoken confidence in your soul. When you close your eyes and hold an image of your desire as if it already exists, you are asking in the most powerful way, not through need, but through knowing, not with doubt, but with conviction. Speak the language of energy, feel the outcome, see it vividly, and rest in it. Don't pray for what you want. Assume it's already yours. That assumption becomes a magnet, a silent force that draws the unseen into the seen. The moment you stop pleading and start expecting, you align with the flow of creation. This is how you ask the universe, without desperation, without fear, just quiet certainty that what is seen inside will soon be seen outside. To change your life, you must first change who you are in your imagination. Before you sleep, become the version of yourself who already has what you want. Don't wait for evidence created in your mind. If it's wealth you desire, see yourself handling it. If it's love, feel yourself embraced by it. If it's peace, rest in it. Fall asleep not hoping but embodying. Carry the identity, the feelings, the confidence of the person who already lives your dream. This isn't pretending, it's the first step in creating. Your subconscious does not distinguish between real and vividly imagined. If you embody it deeply enough, the universe has no choice but to respond in kind. You don't become successful by chasing. You become it by being. Let your final thoughts carry the frequency of future self. While you sleep, the conscious mind steps back and the subconscious steps forward. It does not argue, question, or resist, it simply accepts. Whatever it receives at that moment, it begins to manifest. This is why sleep is not a pause, but a creation zone. The state before sleep is sacred. Fill it with confidence, with images of your dream life already in motion. Let your heart beat with the joy of having it now. The deeper the emotional impression, the faster the outer world aligns. There is no greater creative force than the subconscious mind fully convinced. You don't force reality to change. You command it gently by feeding the inner world with certainty. Sleep is your silent builder working night after night. Feed it well. Guard it fiercely. Let no fear pass the gate. Many go to bed worrying, replaying mistakes, or fearing the future, and without knowing, they're placing an order for more of the same. Fear is faith in the wrong outcome. Worry is belief in defeat. What you repeatedly focus on becomes instruction. The universe doesn't judge, it only reflects. So when you sleep in fear, it creates a fearful world. But you can choose differently. Instead of fear, feed your subconscious with vision, with calm certainty, with inner power. See what you want. Feel it like it's yours. Give your subconscious a new plan to follow. Sleep becomes your daily ritual of transformation, no longer a time of dread, but of alignment. Fear is optional. You are not powerless to your thoughts, you are their creator. Replace worry with wonder. Replace doubt with decision. Your imagination is not a fantasy tool, it's your creative engine. It speaks directly to the universal force that shapes all things. The moment you assume your dream is real and feel it as truth, you speak the universe's native language. The universe doesn't wait for proof, it follows feeling. When you feel as if the wish is already fulfilled, you generate momentum in the unseen. This is not fake, it's foundation. Faith is not about waiting, it's about stepping into the state of having. Let your imagination lead. Play the scene over and over in your mind. Make it more detailed, more alive, more emotionally rich. The more you do, the faster it hardens into reality. Imagination is the preview of what's coming, and sleep is when the preview becomes the plan. Sleep is not just the end of the day, it's the beginning of new realities. Most people think of sleep as escape, but it's actually your greatest moment of command. The world goes quiet, distractions fade, and in that stillness your power becomes focused. This is the time to claim, to see, to assume, to direct. Before your body surrenders, your mind must declare. Picture what you want is already true. Carry it like memory, not a hope. The universe listens in the silence, not in the noise. Sleep like a leader giving final instructions. Your subconscious is your most obedient servant. It does not question, it simply acts. Guide it. Use it. It's always listening, and it never sleeps even when you do. Transformation begins within, and the outer world is just a reflection. Before anything changes out there, something must shift in you. That shift happens at night, not in chaos, but in calm, not in effort, but in emotion. Before sleep, choose your state carefully. Are you falling asleep in defeat or in determination? Are you resting in confusion or in clarity? Every night, the universe reads your state and echoes it back in your days. Change the inner picture, and the outer world has no choice but to adjust. You don't need to convince the world, you just need to convince yourself. Carry the new image, sleep in its feeling, and let the shift unfold. What you repeat, you become. The subconscious mind learns through repetition and emotion. That's why imagining once is not enough, it must become your nightly practice. Let the desire replay like a song stuck in your head. Let the feelings grow richer with every night. Repetition with belief carves new patterns into your being. This is not force, it's flow. No resistance, just deep, joyful assumption. Over time, this repetition creates a new identity. You begin to expect the reality you imagined. An expectation is powerful. When you truly expect it, you prepare for it. When you prepare, it comes. Repetition turns dreams into defaults. And sleep is the most fertile space for that transformation to happen. Every time you sleep, you're handing over the steering wheel to your subconscious. Don't just let it drift, guide it. Don't let random thoughts run the show. Be intentional. Build the scene. Fill it with life. Then surrender to it. Let it take over your inner screen as you drift off. The universe doesn't wait for you to wake up to begin its work. It works while you sleep, responding to the last image you impressed. This is not passive. It's powerful. You don't need to do more. You need to imagine more. Not harder, but clearer. The clearer your inner image, the more aligned your life becomes. Sleep is your secret workshop. Make it count. Facts will tell you one thing. Your inner world will tell you another. Before sleep, decide which one you believe. Don't let your current circumstances define your future. Let your vision do that. Reality is a delayed mirror belief. So if the facts around you are not what you want, then change the image you feed yourself each night. Don't deny reality, replace it internally. And when your inner world becomes stronger than your outer world, everything starts to shift. You are not trapped by the visible. You are guided by the invisible. And what you hold firm inside becomes visible in time. Believe first, then see. The universe responds not to need, but to alignment. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. So become the version of yourself that already has it. Don't think like someone who's waiting. Think like someone who's receiving. Walk into your dreams mentally before you walk into them physically. The world shifts not when you cry for change, but when you embody it. Before bed, don't hold on to what's missing. Hold on to what's becoming. Breathe it in. See it done. Act like it's normal to have it. Because when you do, it soon becomes so. What you see internally becomes what you live externally. The universe is just reflecting back your strongest assumption. That assumption is shaped every night, whether you know it or not. So take the time to shape it well. You are not powerless. You are a creator, constantly designing your life through thought and feeling. The world bends to your internal standard. If you expect joy, it brings it. If you expect lack, it delivers it. Sleep in joyful expectation. Let that be your message to the universe. and the universe without fail will answer. The most powerful requests are not loud. They are quiet, calm, and consistent. Night after night, you feed your mind the vision of the life you want, not with force, but with faith, not with hope, but with certainty. You don't need to convince the universe. You just need to stop contradicting your desire with fear. Let the image stay pure. Let the feeling stay strong. Return to it every night until it becomes natural. This is how mountains move softly, gradually, then all at once. Keep returning. Keep assuming. Keep believing. The universe is listening. Always.